My dear countrymen, connecting with all of you on Mann Ki Baat, learning from you and learning about the achievements of the people of our country truly is a delightful experience for me. While sharing our thoughts with each other, sharing our Mann Ki Baat, we didn't even realize that this program has completed 125 episodes. Today, it's the 126th episode of this program, and this day holds some special significance. Today is the birth anniversary of two illustrious personalities of India. I'm referring to Shahid Bhagat Singh and Lata Didi. Friends, the immortal martyr Bhagat Singh is an inspiration for every Indian, especially the youth of the country. Fearlessness was deeply ingrained in his nature. Before getting hanged for the sake of the country, Bhagat Singh ji had written a letter to the British. He had said, "I want you to treat me and my comrades as prisoners of war. Therefore, our lives should not be taken away by hanging, but directly with a bullet." This is a testament to his indomitable courage. Bhagat Singh ji was also very sensitive to the sufferings of the people and was always at the forefront in helping them. I respectfully pay my tribute to Shahid Bhagat Singh ji. Friends, today is also the birth anniversary of Lata Mangeshkar. Anyone interested in Indian culture and music cannot help but be moved by her songs. Her songs comprise everything that stirs human emotions. The patriotic songs she sang inspired people greatly. She also had a deep connection with Indian culture. I offer my heartfelt tribute to Lata Didi. Friends, among the great personalities who inspired Lata Didi, one was Veer Savarkar, whom she called Tatya. She also lent her voice to many of Veer Savarkarji's songs. My bond of affection with Lata Didi has always remained intact. She used to send me a Rakhi every year without fail. I remember Sudhir Phadke, the legendary figure of Marathi light music, first introducing me to Lata Didi, and I having told her that I loved the song Jyoti Kalash Chalke, sung by her and composed by Sudhir ji. Friends, do enjoy it with me.
ज्योति कलश छलके ज्योति कलश छलके ज्योति कलश छलके ज्योति कलश छलके वे गुलाबी लाल सुनहरे रंग दल बादल के ज्योति कलश छलके.
My dear countrymen, during this time of Navratri, we worship Shakti. We celebrate the festival of woman power. From business to sports, from education to science, take any field, the daughters of our country are making a mark everywhere. Today, they are overcoming challenges that are difficult to even imagine. If I were to ask you this question, could you stay at sea for 8 months straight? Could you travel 50,000 kilometers in a boat with a rudder? That is, a boat that moves with the speed of the wind. And that too, when the weather at sea can turn foul at any time? You would think 1,000 times before doing that. But two brave officers of the Indian Navy have accomplished this during the Navika Sagar Parikrama. They have demonstrated what courage and a steely resolve are. Today, I would like to introduce these two brave heart officers to the listeners of Mann Ki Baat. One is Lieutenant Commander Dilna and the other is Lieutenant Commander Rupa. Both these officers are connected with us on the phone line. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Namaskar ji.
Namaskar, sir.
So, with me are both Lieutenant Commander Dilna and Lieutenant Commander Rupa. Are both of you there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Both of us.
Well, Namaskaram and Vanakkam to both of you.
Vanakkam, sir.
Namaskaram, sir.
Well, first of all, the countrymen want to hear about the two of you. Please tell us.
Sir, I am Lieutenant Commander Dilna and I am from the logistic cadre in the Indian Navy. Sir, I was commissioned in the Navy in 2014, sir, and I am from Kozhikode in Kerala. Sir, my father was in the army and my mother is a housewife. My husband is also an officer in the Indian Navy, sir, and my sister works in the NCC.
Jai Hind, sir. I am Lieutenant Commander Rupa and I joined the Navy in 2017 as a Naval Armament Inspection Cadre. My father is from Tamil Nadu and my mother is from Pondicherry. My father was in the Air Force, sir. Actually, I got inspiration from him to join the defense and my mother was a homemaker.
Well, Dilna and Rupa, I would like to know from you that the country wants to hear about your experience in Sagar Parikrama. And I'm sure that this is not an easy task. You must have faced many difficulties. You must have had to overcome many problems.
Yes, sir. I want to tell you that, sir, once in a lifetime, we get such an opportunity which changes our life, sir. And this circumnavigation was such an opportunity for us, which was given to us by the Indian Navy and the Indian government. And in this expedition, we sailed approximately 47,500 kilometers, sir. We left from Goa on 2nd of October 2024 and returned on 29th May 2025. And it took us 238 days to complete this expedition, sir. And for 238 days, we were just the two of us on this boat, sir. And sir, we prepared for the expedition for 3 years, from navigation to how to operate communication emergency devices, how to do diving, and how to manage any kind of emergency on the boat, such as a medical emergency. The Indian Navy trained us on all of this, sir. And I want to say the most memorable moment of this trip, sir, is that we hoisted the Indian flag at Point Nemo, sir. Point Nemo is the most remote location in the world, sir. The closest person to it is at the International Space Station. We became the first Indian, the first Asian, and the first person in the world to reach there in a sailboat, sir. And this is a matter of pride for us, sir.
Great. Many congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Does your colleague also want to say something?
Sir, I want to say that the number of people who have circumnavigated the world by sailboat is much less than the number of people who reach Mount Everest. And in fact, the number of people who circumnavigate on a sailboat alone is much less than the number of people who have gone to space.
Well, such a complex journey requires a lot of teamwork. And there you were the only two officers in the team. How did you manage it?
Yes, sir. For such a journey, both of us had to work hard together. And as Lieutenant Commander Dilna said, to achieve this, only the two of us were on the boat and we were boat repairers, engine mechanics, sail makers, medical assistants, cooks, cleaners, divers, navigators, and everything had to be done together. And the Indian Navy made a huge contribution to our achievement. And they gave us all kinds of training. Actually, sir, we have been sailing together for 4 years, so we know each other's strengths and weaknesses very well. That's why we tell everyone that there was one piece of equipment on our boat that never failed, and that was the teamwork of both of us.
Well, when the weather was bad, since this is a world of oceans where the weather is unpredictable, how did you handle that situation?
Sir, there were many adverse challenges throughout our journey. We had to face many challenges in this expedition. Especially, sir, the weather is always bad in the Southern Ocean. We had to face 3 storms as well. And, sir, our boat is only 17 meters long and its width is only 5 meters. So, sometimes there were waves that were higher than a 3-story building, sir. And we faced both extreme heat and extreme cold during our journey. In Antarctica, sir, When we were sailing, the temperature was 1 degree Celsius and we had to face winds at 90 kilometers per hour. And to protect ourselves from the cold, we used to wear 6 to 7 layers of clothes at a time, and we crossed the entire Southern Ocean wearing such 7 layers of clothing, sir. And sometimes we used to warm our hands with a gas stove, sir. And sometimes there are situations when there is no wind at all, and we keep drifting with the sails completely down. And in such situations, actually, sir, our patience is tested.
People will be amazed to hear that the daughters of our country are displaying such fortitude despite hardships. Well, during this circumnavigation, you also stopped by in different countries. What was the experience there? When people would see two daughters of India, they must have been inquisitive about so many things.
Yes, sir. We had a great experience, sir. We stayed at 4 places in 8 months, sir. Australia, New Zealand, Port Stanley, and South Africa, sir.
What was the average stay at each place?
Sir, we stayed for 14 days, sir, at one place.
14 days at one place.
Correct, sir. And sir, we saw Indians in every corner of the world, very active and with great confidence, bringing glory to India. And we felt that whatever success we had, sir, they considered it as their own success as well. We had myriad experiences everywhere, like in Australia. When the Speaker of the Western Australian Parliament invited us, he motivated us a lot. And things like this always happen, sir. And we were very proud. And when we went to New Zealand, the Maori people welcomed us and showed great respect for our Indian culture, sir. And one important thing, sir, is that Port Stanley is a remote island, sir. It's near South America. The total population there is only 3,500, sir. But there we saw a mini India and there were 45 Indians there. They treated us as their own and made us feel at home, sir.
Well, what message would you both like to give to those daughters of the country who, like you, want to do something different?
Sir, I am Lieutenant Commander Rupa speaking right now. Through you, I want to tell everyone that if anyone works hard with all of one's heart, nothing is impossible in this world. Where you are from or where you were born doesn't matter at all. Sir, it is our wish that the youth and women of India dream big and that in the future, all girls and women bring glory to the country by joining defense, sports and adventure.
Dilna and Rupa, listening to you, I am thrilled to hear about the tremendous courage you have shown. My heartfelt thanks to both of you. Your hard work, your success, and your achievements will undoubtedly inspire the youth and girls of the country. May you continue to wave the tricolour like this. I wish you all the best for your future endeavours. My best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Vanakkam, Namaskaram.
Namaskar, sir.
Friends, our festivals and celebrations keep India's culture alive. Chhath Puja is a sacred festival that comes after Diwali. This grand festival dedicated to the sun god is very special. In this, we offer arghya to the setting sun also and worship it. Chhath is not only celebrated in different parts of the country, but its splendor is seen all over the world. Now, it is turning into a global festival. Friends, I am very happy to inform you that the Government of India is also engaged in a major endeavour connected with Chhath Puja. The Government of India is striving to include the Chhath Mahaparva in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. When Chhath Puja is included in the UNESCO list, people in every corner of the world will be able to experience its grandeur and divinity. Friends, some time ago, on account of similar efforts by the Government of India, Kolkata's Durga Puja also became a part of this UNESCO list. If we accord our cultural events such global recognition, the world will also know about them, understand them, and come forward to participate in them. Friends, the 2nd of October is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhiji always emphasized on the adoption of Swadeshi, and Khadi was the most prominent among them. Unfortunately, after independence, The charm of Khadi was fading away, but during the last 11 years, the country's attraction towards Khadi has increased significantly. Khadi sales have seen a surge in recent years. I urge all of you to buy one Khadi product or the other on the 2nd of October. Say it with pride, these are Swadeshi. Share it on social media with the hashtag Vocal for Local. Friends, just like Khadi, our handloom and handicraft sector is also witnessing significant changes. Today, many examples are emerging in our country that show that when tradition and innovation are fused together, amazing results can be achieved. One example is Yara Naturals in Tamil Nadu. There, Ashok Jagdishanji and Prem Selvarajji left their corporate jobs and took up a new initiative. They made yoga mats from grass and banana fiber, dyed clothes with herbal dyes, and provided employment to 200 families by training them. Ashish Satyavrat Sahu of Jharkhand has brought tribal weaving and garments to the global stage through the Johar Gram brand. Thanks to his efforts, people in other countries have also become aware of Jharkhand's cultural heritage. Sweetie Kumari from Madhubani district in Bihar has also started Sankalp Creations. She has transformed Mithila painting into a means of livelihood for women. Today, over 500 rural women have joined her and are on the path to self-reliance. All these success stories teach us that our traditions hold innumerable sources of income. If our resolve is strong, success cannot elude us. My dear countrymen, in the next few days, we'll be celebrating Vijayadashmi. This Vijayadashmi is special for another reason. This day marks 100 years of the foundation of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. This journey of a century is as amazing and unprecedented as it is inspiring. When the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh was founded 100 years ago, the country had been bound by the chains of slavery for centuries. This centuries-long slavery had deeply hurt our self-respect and self-confidence. The world's oldest civilization was being made to face an identity crisis. Our countrymen were becoming victims of inferiority complex. Therefore, along with the country's independence, it was also important that the country be freed from intellectual slavery. In this context, the most revered Dr. Hedgewar began to ponder over this issue, and for this Herculean task, he founded the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh on the auspicious occasion of Vijayadashmi in 1925. After Dr. Sahib's passing, Param Pujya Guruji carried forward this great yajna of service to the nation. Param Pujya Guruji used to say, Rashtraya Swaha, Idam Rashtraya, Idam Namam, meaning, this is not mine, this belongs to the nation. It inspires us to rise above self-interest and embrace dedication to the nation. This statement by Guruji Golwalkar has shown millions of volunteers the path of sacrifice and service. This spirit of sacrifice, service, and the discipline it teaches is the true strength of the Sangh. Today, the RSS has been relentlessly and tirelessly engaged in national service for over 100 years. That is why we see, whenever a natural disaster strikes anywhere in the country, RSS Swayamsevaks are the first to reach there. The spirit of nation first always remains paramount in every action and every endeavor of millions of volunteers. I extend my best wishes to every volunteer who is dedicating oneself to this great yajna of service to the nation. My dear countrymen, next month, the 7th of October, is Maharshi Valmiki Jayanti. We all know how great a foundation Maharshi Valmiki is to Indian culture. It was indeed Maharshi Valmiki who introduced us extensively to Avatar Kathas of Bhagwan Ram. He presented humanity with a marvelous epic of the Ramayana. Friends, this influence of the Ramayana is on account of the ideals and values of Bhagwan Ram enshrined in it. Bhagwan Ram embraced everyone with a spirit of service, harmony and compassion. That is why we feel that the Ram of Maharshi Valmiki's Ramayana is complete only with Mata Shabri and Nishad Raj. That is why, friends, when the Ram temple was erected in Ayodhya, a temple dedicated to Nishad Raj and Maharshi Valmiki was also built alongside it. When you visit Ayodhya to see Ramlala, I urge you to visit the Maharshi Valmiki and Nishad Raj temples. My dear countrymen, the most special thing about art, literature and culture is that they are not confined to any one realm. Their fragrance transcends all boundaries and touches people's hearts. Recently, Centre Mandapa, a cultural institute in Paris, completed 50 years. This centre has made a significant contribution in popularizing Indian dance. It was founded by Milena Salvini, who was awarded the Padma Shri a few years ago. I heartily congratulate all those associated with Centre Mandapa and wish them all the best for their future endeavours. Friends, I am now playing two short audio clips for you. Do pay attention to them.
Dayalu sitakin sitana Miniha kaurundo masabande Miniha miniha gana sondine Nenu vedo binda kudu situve Dayalu sitakin sitana Miniha kaurundo masabande Miniha miniha gana sondine.
Listen now to the second clip.
மனிதன் மனிதனுக்காயில்லையே மற்றதுதான் இங்கு கவலைப்படும் கருணையுள்ளத்தில் பரவிடவே அன்பு செய்வாய் நீ என் தோழா மனிதன் மனிதனுக்காயில்லையே மற்றதுதான் இங்கு கவலைப்படும் கருணையுள்ளத்தில் பரவிடவே.
Friends, these sounds bear witness to how Bhupen Hazarika's songs connect different countries around the world. In fact, a very commendable effort has been made in Sri Lanka. In this, Sri Lankan artists have translated Bhupen Daji's iconic song Manu He Manuhar Baba into Sinhala and Tamil. I played you the audio of these very songs. A few days ago, I had the privilege of participating in his birth centenary celebrations in Assam. It was truly a memorable event. Friends, amid Assam celebrating the birth centenary of Bhupen Hazarika, a few days ago, a moment of sadness too descended. People are mourning the untimely demise of Zubeen Garg. Zubeen Garg was a renowned singer who made his mark across the country. He had a deep connection with Assamese culture. Zubeen Garg will always remain etched in our memories, and his music will continue to captivate generations to come. Zubeen Garg asil, Ahomar Hamskritir Ujjal Ratno, Jonatar Hidayat, Teo Hadaye Jiaye Thakebo. Friends, a few days ago, our country also lost the great thinker and philosopher S.L. Bhairappa. I had personal contact with Bhairappa and we had in-depth conversations on various topics on several occasions. His works will continue to guide the thinking of the younger generation. Translations of many of his Kannada works are also available. He taught us how important it is to be proud of our roots and culture. I pay my heartfelt tribute to S.L. Bhairappaji and urge the youth to read his oeuvre. My dear countrymen, in the coming days, festivals and joys are coming up one after another. We do a lot of shopping on every occasion, and this time a GST Bachat Utsav is also going on. Friends, you can make your festivals even more special by taking a resolve. If we decide to celebrate this festival only with Swadeshi products, you will see the joy of our celebrations rise manifold. Make vocal for local your shopping mantra. Resolve that for all times, you will buy only what is produced in the country. You will use only those goods which bear the toil of a citizen of the country. When we do that, we don't just buy goods, we bring home hope to a family, honor the hard work of an artisan, and give wings to the dreams of a young entrepreneur. Friends, during festivals, we all engage in cleaning our homes. But cleanliness should not be limited to the four walls of our homes. Cleanliness should become our responsibility everywhere, in the streets, neighborhoods, markets and villages. Friends, this entire season is a time of festivities in our country, and Diwali becomes a grand festival. I extend you good wishes on the upcoming Diwali, but I also reiterate, we have to become self-reliant. We have to make the country self-reliant, and the path to that lies only through Swadeshi. Friends, that's all for this time in Mann Ki Baat. I'll meet you again next month with new stories and inspiration. Until then, best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.